A beautiful day, another day podcast where we will bring on our Pigeon Sport podcast as usual. Today, for our program, for the show for today, one just talk about matches we playing during the week. So during the week, not be get matches them for various leagues them. Some leagues and they way they play in a cup, other ones the way they play championship. So we go concentrate today on matches the way they play for England. And for England, within a cup matches. We get EFL Cup we be play during the week. So we could just get a rundown review about which way it happened. EFL Cup, the English Football League Cup, we be play. We get some tough matches where they be play, and we get top teams for Premier League where they be meet. We get matches like Arsenal where we play against Brighton. Get Liverpool where we play against Crystal Palace, very tough match. We get Swansea City where we play against Manchester City. We get Wolverhampton where we play against Chelsea. Then we get Newcastle where we play against Tottenham. Now the matches in that way we go talk today about for see what happen during those games. So our first game today where we go talk about now Arsenal against Brighton. As usual, say as when we look the two teams their performance as compared to the Premier League and how they don't start season, Arsenal be already get upper hands for the match because Arsenal he come into that game where Arsenal don't play 5 last matches without any defeat. But when you want to look for Brighton don't get 2 victory, 1 draw, and 2 defeat. So na team way it not be constant. Arsenal win that game 2-0 with a very brilliant performance. No matter the fact say Arsenal be rotated team because Arsenal play team way that most of their second like. We just say most of players the way they know they play regularly, they know they start regularly, now they start that game for Arsenal. But that notwithstanding, Arsenal still win Brighton 2 goals, 2-0. Arsenal now don't play already inside the month of October. They don't play almost 6 games. They never concede even 1 goal. That one has some very wonderful record where Arsenal don't get them. Arsenal not be only solid defensively, offensively too. They be very solid. And if you see the changes where Arsenal make come, but it not still affect the performance where the team don't they get. Like for that match, you see Arsenal Arteta get hurt for come in with a 15-year-old boy. 15-year-old boy where he play that match, Max Dowen. Now, if first match he be the youngest player for play any competitive game for Arsenal. 15 years old. And that boy is a wonderful player. If you see a flair, you see the control, you see the way he play, the dribbles, you just know say Arsenal get future. Not only Arsenal get other young players like Waneri, but Waneri in a person way would already confirm me because he don't play for some long time. You get Kelly where he play left back. So now players in that way they really put Brighton inside difficulties. Notwithstanding, they say Arsenal get even players and way they will get injury now. You get the player like Saliba, you get Martinelli, you get Madueke, you get Gabriel Jesus, where he get serious injury, but they don't start training back. So if you just imagine the form where Arsenal get for now, those players they absent, and when those players they come back again for the team, how Arsenal will be. So me, I see that team like Arsenal. I think say this time around, now the season this way, Arsenal really get for take that Premier League. Because if you want to look all the other teams, they know they perform really. Arsenal now the highest team where it be consistent and it perform for a very high level. So congratulations to Arsenal. Congratulations to the coaches and the staff where they don't do this work for a very long time. And Arsenal they still continue for put teams in difficulties for their set piece. So now also some plus that way will get them where Arsenal they get them as compared to other teams. But when one look Brighton aside, Brighton their performance never ever be constant since when this season start. But the only thing where it be there for Brighton, I think say Baleba play the first 90 minutes for Brighton since when season start for this game against Arsenal. So generally, so as Brighton, we don't talk say Brighton na team way since we Premier League start this time around, they never get constant performance. We know say we be the hope say Brighton will come into this game because we know say that Brighton na team way they play offensive game, na team way if you put anybody in difficulties. But this time around, they meet up Arsenal and Arsenal be just confirm their wonderful result where they don't get throughout the season. Our next game we will go na Liverpool against Crystal Palace. Liverpool. Wait till they happen for Mary side. Wait till they happen. Let's say this time around, I go walk alone, eh? Let's say this time around, I go walk alone. Because after on a victory for Champions League, we'll be facing the situation for team don't turn around. But still, Crystal Palace again for on front. And Crystal Palace now don't take them this time around like they want being that team where it go always they give Liverpool hard time. They don't be that team where it go always they give Liverpool hard time all this time around. So if you want to look going into this game, we already know say Crystal Palace this time around they get very very good start for PL. Crystal Palace don't be on a team where not only they win trophies, they win a Premier League game. It be since we know Crystal Palace now one of the seasons where Crystal Palace get the best position for Premier League. So na team way no matter the fact say they say one of their best players where they na easy where he go Arsenal, but the team they still perform for very very high level. I think say the Mark Gueye he transfer where he no waka for go for change team during summer transfer. Now a very positive. He don't instead turn being as a very good team. Even though Crystal Palace lost money, but just the performance where Mark Gueye, the assurance where that boy they give him for Crystal Palace their defense, he make him where you know say that transfer it be just need for be aborted. Yeah, because the team really needs the player. Not only that, they sell Eze, they bring Yeremi Pino, where come out Villarreal, and he don't just take that place, he make that place. You don't just make and they don't forget even like say they even say easy. Then you get Ismail Assar. One of the players and way he play this season like say na I don't know like say na new player where he just come for PL even though he don't be PL they not perform fine. He go Marseille before he come back for Crystal Palace now and now his performance don't be na wonderful especially against Liverpool. If you see he don't play already 3 matches against Liverpool where he don't score all the 3 matches. He played last August. The 10th of August, play against Liverpool for Community Shield. He score against Liverpool. They win Community Shield. September 27, they play Premier League. He score. Now, the October 29 for EFL Cup, he score 2 goals against Liverpool. So you don't see and say the boy don't really decide for Liverpool. He back say this time around. Or you want to go Liverpool, we don't know. More wait for see how it go. Liverpool, their last 5 games, they don't get 4 defeat, 1 victory. We know they understand what they happen with the team. They even try this time around for change the players the way they play for bring new players. But me, I don't understand why the coach even change players. Because you get players the way they need to perform. I think say they need more game for play, more often for gain the confidence. But he decide for change players and he still give out the same result. Where it means say some particular problem there for that team where they need for really solve them. You see, Liverpool, no matter how much money will Liverpool spend for transfer window, but nothing need to go right. That one are the magic that for football, we will need to understand. Football not a game where you go say 1 + 1 = 2. Anything will happen. Football na game where 1 + 1 fit turn be na 3. Like how would they see how Liverpool they go now? So Liverpool get the 2 highest record signing them for Premier League. That's Isaac and Vitz. But still yet performance no day. And if Liverpool continue so throughout the season, Liverpool will surely be like Manchester United will be last season where they under harsh struggle where they still remain for Premier League. Hopefully say the players go get 10 around. So for that match, would you say very, very big congratulations to Crystal Palace? Would you hope say me Crystal Palace they continue to perform as they don't perform all this time around? We hope say me they not can get some break May they just continue with their performance because see say their team it been a very complete team this time around. Not only Ismail Assar where they perform, not only Yeremi Pino, you get Magei, you get also Mateta, where I think now one of their main strikers and where he give results now back to back Premier League as any other thing. If he counts on it. So Crystal Palace has been a team where he get very, very solid team this time around, and hopefully say the season could be a wonderful one for them. Our next game we will talk about now Wolverhampton against Chelsea. That one will be just no say world champions. They must win that game. Because Wolverhampton, if you see their Premier League performance since the season start, they never they perform well. They get very bad performance for the start of the season, and this year elimination, me I even think say it even come fine for them because now they get less competition. We could help them for concentrate for their Premier League. Say me they even try for no relegate for go championship. But when you want to look Chelsea, their performance, I say Chelsea, una congratulations for the victory, una get them. But una get some one bad habit where Chelsea they get now na palava red cards. No way till they happen. Each match where Chelsea play, they must take red card. Each match where Chelsea play, they must take red card. World champions, now wait till they happen with now. The match where they play, now they lap take red card. And we don't see and say Maresca, he no even just chew words. He be very, very disappointed in the lap because you know if he be like striker, because they say Nicolas Jackson, they left Nicolas Jackson go now because they count on the lap, say go be the second, the person way they help Pedro. The person way they help the other striker that then two that they play for fun now. The lap go injury. They come, all man they happy say, the lap don't come back at least. They fit 10, they fit the 10 their team. If this man not deliver, the other man fit deliver. But now the lap come back, he enter for fee, take 2 yellow cards. Especially the second one, you already know say you're already there for yellow cards. Then I don't know what will happen for you. You go still go home and the home and fight for field. So Maresca cannot say they go give internal sanction for which way don't happen. And not only for that, I think the whole Chelsea team they really need to sit up for their disciplinary, for their side for discipline because team where they always take red card and not think say the players and they really get some good form of discipline. Because we not imagine say for the standard where Chelsea they each match red card, each match red card, each match red card. World champions them. We hope say una go sit back and una go look, una go tell una player and say not only for take red cards, but una want them they perform, they perform constantly. So congratulations for Chelsea for their match where they win, even though at the end of the match they be get some small frighting they be did them because they win the match now 4-3 after they don't win the match, but Wolverhampton almost won equalize. So I hope say una go come back, una go arrange everything for una team, then una go make and see me una performance be more constant. So we will go now for the next game where it be played to this weekend. Another tough game for two teams and way I think say they don't get almost similar performance for PL, for Premier League. We've been at Newcastle against Tottenham. Newcastle against Tottenham. Even though Newcastle will get a little bit of upper hand against Tottenham because we know say Newcastle their performance be more constant than Tottenham their performance. If you see Newcastle from this they win that match, I think they win that match 2-0. They get their first goal be Nasha, their defender, where he be scored for 24 minutes, and their second goal, as usual, Botamade, he score again for 50 minutes. Now player that way since we come Newcastle, he don't deliver. If he not score, even though if he not score, the performance where they bring her out, they make him Newcastle already forget about Isaac. And you see and say, for that deal for Isaac and Votamade, you see and say that Newcastle, they enjoy because Newcastle not only they take money, but they get player where they perform, they give almost way Isaac, but they give them time within Newcastle. So Newcastle not get nothing for regret for the transfer because Votamade now already 6 goals for 11 match where he don't play for Newcastle. And we know say Newcastle na team wey e be very very solid defensively, like from their midfield to their defense. Like when you want look Newcastle their midfield, I think say those midfielder for Newcastle na people the way they be a little bit underrated, because when you see Joelinton, you see Guimaraes, then you see Tonali, boy, or pass that boy them for that midfield. Even if you pass out with technique, you know pass out with power. Even out with hand, they hold you. Even out with hand. And I think say that midfield strength, na he carry the whole team for Newcastle for making way that they get this performance where they don't get all this time around for not only for Premier League and for EFL Cup where they don't win for go for second round. So Tottenham on their own path, even though they change coach, they don't bring Frank, coach will be there Brentford, but I think say one problem with Tottenham not be ever get them, that problem never still be resolved because their inconsistency. Tottenham na team way they feel win today, and tomorrow you go yes they don't lose. After you go yes they don't play draw match. We need to understand what to be the problem where you need to give that consistency for the team. Even though Tottenham don't make good signing there, you get player like Kudus, you get player like Xavi where they don't come into the team. Will be the hope say sometimes those players and go bring more steam to the team, but we see say the team they almost turn into the same result where the other coaches them they be get them before they want sack them. So hopefully, even though Tottenham too na some team where they over get injury, they get plenty players and two way that they go in and out, or na that thing they make and they need to get stability for their team. We don't know, because one of their strongest defender, like Romero, way I think he be the strongest man for their defense. He get injury right now, he need to play, and they go other players and two way they absent. So hopefully, say sometime when that players they come back, the team go try for balance. But we know say we only did only for start of season, but for cup they don't already be eliminated. So we wait now on their performance for Premier League, where it never be too bad as for now. Hopefully, say they will continue or perform for PL. So next game after that one, we will go for Swansea. We play Manchester City. That one we just know say that one a bobo match. We know say that one a bobo match because when you want to see Swansea in a team for championship, where they play against Manchester City, and Manchester City this time around, even though they lost, I think they lost their last game, but their performance, it don't be a performance where it be more, if you say, an average performance, because as compared to last season, this season they don't get some turnaround in their performance where will be hope say they don't come back for which way we know Man City. So Man City win that game 3-0, and if you see Man City too, they will rotate their team because Haaland not be even be part of the team. You get Renas, will not be even part of the team. You get Donnarumma, will be there for bench. You get Foden, will be there for bench for that match. So they use other players the way they never be too regular. And when you see for that match, na 3 different people them. Players and way will be done the talk say they not be the deliver, even though they be the play fine, but they never the score. You get player like Ndoku, where he score. You get Ryan Sheki, where he score 1 goal, he give an assist. Then you get Mamouche, where he to score for that game. So you see and say, apart of say Haaland not be there for the match, but other players they take their responsibilities for make and say me the match still be a very positive match for their team, and they win the match 3-0, where I think say a very, very, very good result for Man City, where help them for continue for the competition. So now we don't run down our matches and what we get today. Now wait that will be get for our podcast this evening, Pigeon Sport Podcast. So we could come towards the end for the podcast. Would you hope say people the way they watch people way they like our video, people way they comment, people way they subscribe as we usual, because we ever back when I say me una nothing that una get for do for say me our page grow. Now with the hope say any man we go like for participate for Pigeon Sport Podcast, may each of write under comment sector. Under comment section, pardon me, may you write under comment section. Then we go see how we go do for invite you for program, because we need say una come as you don't for program, una give una own insight about what we una think, how una they see, how una teams them, because I know so una get special team them, how sometimes you be fan for Liverpool, you be fan for Arsenal, you be fan for Manchester. Una come talk, we will know how we go arrange for say una participate for the program. Thank una for watching our Pigeon Sport podcast this weekend. Like, subscribe, continue to share. Thank you very much.